Okay, cool.
Everybody rolls a nat 20
We'll play till
midnight.
midnight. No.
24-hour Dungeons and Dragons stream.
Oh yeah. Maybe one of these days.
Holy
shit. Not that day.
I don't think I can handle it.
We could.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be a full 20
I don't know what
hours.
I'd do.
We would just roll with the punches, my man.
Oh my god. Just get so bleary-eyed. I'm like, guess what? You die.
Maybe we would take like some of our audience and give us suggestions. All right, what happens next?
Right. Yeah, streamer suggestions. Just do stuff, yeah.
Oh, that would be fun.
Full real-time day as a peasant.
I live that. I'm not going to play a pet.
Yeah, right? That's not.
My game's not interesting, folks.
Anyway, well, we'll figure it out.
That's odd.
Anyway, okay, so good. Right on. So let's get to it. All right.
Mud shoveling feet.
Cool. So last time we had a rescue of Brad after Brad had this awesome firebomb escape that basically smoke bombed the entire tower.
Brad totally had that.
Yeah. And there was some somewhat coordinated attempts of getting back in and rescuing people. Some uncoordinated attempts as well. And there, you did manage to find Brad after Brad transformed into a spider and climbed up the center chains of the pulley system in the center of the tower. As Brad was followed by some creepy person. I guess that's the best way I could say it. Dark red robes, almost leonine features, who loved to stalk Brad, and the fog didn't bother him because he cast True Sight on himself.
Jerk.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then he was a baby and he ran away.
And then he ignored spells, which is even better.
He just said no to all of light, and that's not cool as snow.
Yeah. So, but then before you could encounter him or have combat with him, he did manage to use his finger to rip part of the reality around him into like a small pocket, and then disappeared through that rip in the plains. I guess is probably a better way of saying that.
Cool.
Yeah. And yes.
I just realized, what if he's from like the same universe as Lionel? But it was a stupid thought. That's why I didn't actually say anything.
Okay.
He didn't have to hold the sword up to get True Sight.
Yeah,
That's right.
I guess that's true.
And then afterwards, you guys managed to escape down through the tunnels, through the safe house, and where you heard the sounds of siege and combat and war above you. You distinctly heard large stomping from trolls and ogres as they laid siege to the walls. You also heard screams of people, buildings crumbling, as well as a large roar of a black dragon overhead. So amongst the din, Anolo, still in possession of the Soul Ripper, the Cursed Blade, finally failed his checks and is now regarding the rest of the Oddlot as demonic enemies. Where he quickly shield bashed or kicked Snow in the face, subdued or avoided attacks from Tyrael, as well as Brad and other folks. And so that is a thing that's happening below the surface right now.
Brad did get the sword though, but that didn't break your whatever is happening.
That is correct.
Right.
That is correct. So, before that happened though, you did want to get the Cogmaster out. So you put him in the box, the cat box, and you sent him off to Ander, who was currently flying through the air on his Griffin back to get the airship. And that's where we're going to pick up.
Oh,
real quick. Yes. So, Ander, you are the cool night air is around you, and you're flying on your Griffin, which you have a nice rapport with, and at least you've gotten to know. The sounds of the city behind you, the lights have faded. You've been traveling at least a couple hours now, and suddenly there's poof. A box appears in front of you. I need you to make a sleight of hand check or an athletics check, or acrobatics check, whatever's higher.
Oh yeah, well it's all right. So that's a 28.
Okay, you manage to this large silver box, and you catch it, and it's
Well, yeah, the air elemental would hold it. Maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Not this time, he didn't. He dropped it off like one of those Amazon drones.
where's my dice?
Dropped being the key word.
Where's the inspiration dice? Over there. I'm gonna hold on.
I'll grab it. You
I
grab
got it. I forgot something. Okay, so yeah, you successfully caught the box.
I'm gonna shake it. That didn't sound like soot.
Hey, you got,
Knowing something was probably Wow.
No, I just.
So as you open the box, you see a frizzy-haired or gnome man, white frizzy hair and coveralls, work outfits, with a kind of a really curled up white beard and a small goatee, wrinkly skin, almost kind of what's the cloudy looking eyes. He looks up good, kind of shrugs it. Hey, what are you doing?
Cockmaster body knock, I assume.
You want to try it again, funny guy?
That will send it back to me. Okay. I mean,
No. I'll just pretend to.
Okay. He puts his hand out, stops it.
It's like one of those little things. Would you like to get out of there?
Yes. He eases his way out. Ugh.
We're flying, by the way.
Oh,
Don't get started.
looks around. He kind of shrinks back into the box a little bit.
I think you gotta get out of the box at some point, please. I think Soot needs it.
Okay. This was cool and all. Should I leave him a note saying thank you? No? Okay.
Sure,
I'm just gonna get out. It's fine.
I'm tired of holding this thing now.
Okay. He gets out and he grabs a couple of griffin feathers, and he's a light person, so he gets out cleanly and secures himself in front of you.
I'll tie him to me.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Okay. Now close the box.
just disappear.
The box disappears. Here.
I'm Andrew.
Hi, I'm Body Knock.
Well, I'd be happy to know we'll be seeing your son soon.
Okay.
What's going on in the Oddlot?
Well, they rescued me, which was really nice, but I left a lot of stuff there. I really wish I could go back. There's a lot of cool things. Can we go back?
How cool.
Well, I gave him my grease. Yeah, I gave him that. There's all the suits and my cat and all of the roller skates. But we don't have to. We probably shouldn't.
I don't know what most of those things were you just said. But maybe. But what was going on when you left?
Oh, yeah, they were saving somebody, and there was a whole lot of fog, and then we all got out, sort of. Yeah.
What were they saving? Oh, probably Brad. Well,
Super Andrew thing to say.
well, how close are we to the ship to the city?
You're 2 hours away from the city, so you'll probably reach the airship in about another hour or so.
Wasn't there a march? Was there an army marching into Football?
I'm not sure. I think so, but I tend not to be too aware of things sometimes, unless it's like right in my face, and then then I can focus on it.
Well, I guess just sit back, enjoy the flight. Would you like some beverage?
Yeah, what do you got?
Can I have some peanuts?
Okay. Very nice. He starts takes a little sip and starts munching, the stuff that you give him.
We have no play for them. I can regale you with a song.
Yeah. Do you know Gnomes Over Miami?
Do I know Gnomes Over Miami? No, I don't know. Do you, how many bars want to take it?
Yeah, forget it. It is a long shot. Don't worry, just sing me something.
I'll sing the song down.
Okay. Very nice. So as you regale him throughout the evening and the night, make a perception check for me.
Oh, I should be using that. I'm not used to it yet. Sorry, trying that perception. 13.
Okay. So you're flying around, cruising. The weather it's cloudy. It's not severe weather, but your vision is obscured now. It's a little more difficult going, and so there was above you. This large thing just sweeps by, clearing out clouds above you, and all you see above it is this long kind of underbelly of scales and crusty things that are like attached, almost like barnacles, and it's just gliding over you.
Does the griffin react in any way?
It looks up, and it looks down, and it starts to dive.
I played my speak with animals.
Okay.
What was that? Where are you going, Merv? I know his name's not Merv.
Merv. It's not my name.
I don't care. It's like work. Work, yeah, something like that.
I think mine was like
Yours was the edgelord.
hold on. What was it?
He was the edgelord.
Axel.
Warclaw.
Warclaw.
Warclaw, yes. Yeah. He's like, it was big. We gotta go. And he just automatically just hits him to dive mode. I need to make an animal handling check or a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check, it is. Why do I keep... 17.
17. Okay, so you manage to hold on to your little harness as well. You hold on to the Cogmaster. How's he do? Let's find out. Oh, he does not do that. So as you accelerate into a dive, Warclaw is speeding up. He's going faster than you didn't think he could go. And the Cogmaster, you see, is like his cheeks kind of rippling, and his beard blowing in the wind, like in your face. And you see his hand just go, and he ends up losing his grip on the griffin. Make another check. Acrobatics or sleight of hand.
Yeah, 14.
14. Okay. So, because he's sitting in front of you, as you see him lift up and kind of go airborne, you manage to grab him, bring him back down. Okay. So you go down below the cloud line, and you get down, and maybe you're 200-300 feet off the ground. You're not up in the stratosphere much anymore. And as you head out towards the rest of where you the mountain range where you left the airship, the rest of the trip passes smoothly. And you land. You see Gimbal and some of the other gnomes. You see Sergei and talking with Zarek, as the rest of the crew on top of the airship seem to be safe and sound.
Cool. Hey, Gimbal, look what I got.
Dad? He goes, hey.
No running to each other? No hugs?
Looks, the Cogmaster looks at you and goes, yeah, we're not really that kind of family. It's it's a gnome thing, it's fine.
I mean, my friends went through a lot of trouble to rescue you. I think the least you could do is have an emotional reunion that I could write about in the next Crazy Oddlot show.
Make a persuasion check.
30?
Feel feelings you will.
Okay.
You will feel stuff.
Hug him.
Okay.
Now kiss.
He's like, I'm just not. I'm not very good with it. I'll do my best. I'm gonna try.
I'll play like a score, like a score from like a music from a movie when it's
Okay.
emotional swell.
Okay.
Hills are alive.
Not romantic.
Oh,
that would
well,
be weird.
I mean,
that
it
doesn't
sound
I'm like,
yeah, sure.
on a very
bad
low level,
choices.
but
Okay. You get on timey first, though.
I did.
Okay. You're in time, and you get down. As you're playing your air, the sounds from your music fill the sort of cavern, the recessed area around you, and all of the gnomes and Zarek and Sergei are all kind of stop. They kind of take notice, and you see the Cogmasters kind of limp, kind of speed walk a little bit as fast as he can to Gimbal, and Gimbal's like, Dad? Dad! And he runs. and then the Cogmaster just puts his arms, like goes, Gimbal, and just hugs him, and then pretty soon, they just start crying.
Aww.
dude.
You unlocked something in them. Look at that. Aww. Tapped into some deep gnomish feelings.
on the next hand.
So, they're reconnecting, and they're kind of talking very quickly about catching up on each other's lives, what they've been doing, all this other stuff. And Gimbal is excited, like, "God, look, I did this, and he's pointing all the stuff he's repaired and fixed and sort of retrofitted on the airship, made some modifications of his own. And like the Cogmaster is kind of is choking back tears. You see him visibly just like, my boy. Yeah. And they're doing that. And Zarek comes over. He goes, "You're alone."
Yeah, I came back. Actually, and I eat off the table. Why? I don't remember exactly what we decided. What were we going to do with the ship?
You're gonna bring it back to the city, reconvene at the farm.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Which is actually closer than the city. So you're.
Yeah. We thought it would be best if I came back to bring the ship up to the farm. And
Oh, what?
the rest of the group.
Where is everyone else?
They're still in cooking.
You left them?
Well, I had to do this.
You didn't seem brave.
Whoa, Spot.
You left them. I'm having difficulty understanding friendship.
Friends trust each other. I have a job to do, which is to bring the ship up.
Oh.
They're very powerful. They probably don't need me. I'm sure right now they're walking easily out of Cliff Knoll towards the farm, not a care in the world.
Kick the little thing across the room.
Oh my gosh, yes. If this were like anime, if this were a video, that's
Yes.
exactly what would happen.
There's one close up.
Cutscene. And she's there kind of looking at it. His eyes are kind of, his large eye is kind of droopy, looks kind of tired. He goes, well, if you say so, I'm a hero too, and you guys are heroes, and you trust me, I guess you trust them, and we trust each other. Yeah?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Where's Sergei?
One eye just turns and up to the main deck. You see Sergei like just sitting around, like staring at the sky, like eating an apple.
So, Sergei, are you okay? You look a little tired.
I am tired.
What have you been up to?
Nothing.
Do you rest?
What do you mean?
Sleep, rest, close your eyes, recharge.
Oh, I have no need of those things. I see you people sleep, and I'm curious about what happens during those times when you are not moving but breathing.
Well,
Moving but breathing.
that's maybe different.
You all smell very different.
I wish I was there because I disagree.
Are you smelling us while we're sleeping?
No.
Look me in the eye. Are Are you smelling it from always leaking?
Yes.
Do I smell nice?
Usually.
I'll take usually. So, okay. But if you're tired, how would you not be tired?
It's never come up.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you're exerting yourself a lot, do that a little bit less. Or maybe even take some time off.
Like leave?
No, I meant like, just hang out. Rest on the deck.
All I do is hang. He looks around. He looks. I have no legs.
Okay. Good talking to you. I'm gonna go talk to Shrek.
Okay. You see him like laying down, just eating. Oh, hello.
Everything going okay while you've been gone?
Yep.
Alright. You helped the gnomes with the ship?
Nope.
Do anything while we were gone?
We waited.
Cool. You're looking better.
You too.
The wind is so different here. Can we get this ship going?
You got it, buddy.
Alright, so I guess we'll just think about rounding up the gnomes. I hate to cut the happy reunion short. That I created.
Forced.
Forced
down, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's no worse than like making friends and intimidating them.
Have real breakthrough.
Yeah. Okay. So as you manage to get everybody around the ship, Gimbal is showing these data around. And he brings it back down to the lower decks, and you hear, oh man! It's just like he's like, totally excited and just over the moon with all the gadgetry that's down there, and the airship slowly takes off, and you're at the helm.
Oh my god, I gotta fly this thing. All the times I made fun of the other guys. Alright. Serial can do it. How hard could it be?
Let's make either a survival check or
Surprisingly.
I don't know. I could do. Let's see the one we know. Sleight of hand, maybe. We do sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand's good. Natural 20 plus a lot.
It was Destiny's plot armor.
Plot armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said, and you just kind of easily got it out over the craggy bits of the mountain around you, and you look around and you guide it right towards the city, perfectly right on target, and poof, you take off.
I'm steering with one hand with my bandolier strap for my loot on me, my big pirate-like boots, my hair billowing in the wind. It looks like a romance cover.
Nice. Okay. Good. So Xander is careening towards the farm. We're going to switch to underground.
Oh boy, everything's
Where everything's just great.
Just peach.
Where we are in the middle of combat of Oddlot versus Anolo, essentially.
Yo.
Okay.
And low.
So let me get music.
Oh boy.
No, that was Brad's music.
Very funky, huh?
That's a pretty
Very
funky
funky.
guy.
I mean, if we got to be funky over the river Styx, so be
Okay.
it.
Okay, so in the lower tunnels, which are still mostly carved, and no, this is okay. You went to Wayne's hideout. Okay, these are different homes. Sorry, you're not in the city anymore. These are all rough-hewn passageways that are relatively close quarters, about 10-foot wide maximum, 10-foot ceilings. The blue bioluminescent stuff is all along the ceiling as well, as you remember from last time. And a lot of the caverns are windy, and it's a tight fit. But this is where you find yourselves, in the midst of a conflict with Anolo.
Ooh, a Nolo boss fight.
That's right. Yeah. It's where now I've got like dark smoke around my back.
Okay.
Like area.
So we are going to pick up
Yeah, no, not there.
pretty much where we left off. And well, first things first.
Red eyeballs.
Let's get a couple of Cezek bits in.
Paladin, what do you think you are doing? Hesitating to kill the enemy while a city's people fight for their lives above you? Some hammer of helm you are.
He's still talking, even though he doesn't have the sword anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap! This is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Brad fixed nothing.
Okay.
Might have prevented it from getting worse faster.
Boy, that makes a lot of sense to Anolo, and I'm not taking that very nice in my own internals. Oh.
If you wish to respond or...
Right. What do I do? I mean, I can't get through these things. Seems to be all sorts of them, little ones and big ones. You're right. I need to run and go save them up top.
All right. So, Brad, you're up.
Is he talking out loud?
Were you?
Were you talking out
Sure.
loud?
Third on deck.
Brad is confused as all heck, but there's a war going on up there. We know this. I'm holding the sword. Sword is definitely doing weird, hinky things to you. Okay, I need to roll to see if Brad's an idiot and is going to try to break the sword. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going to try to break the sword.
Okay. How are you going to try and break it?
Are you within...
I'm a ways. I got the sword away from you, so I'm gonna go. I went as far away from you as I could. So it's
That's a
kind
good
of
idea.
30 feet.
Yeah.
You kind of go around some corners and you find a little alcove. You hide behind it.
Yeah. I'm going to prop the sword up so that it's like on like a rock.
Okay.
Like this, and just step the heck out of it.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
Cool. Oh, I didn't even roll my. Oh my god, I'm so used to it.
Nice.
17.
17. Okay, so as you step on the blade, I imagine the flat part of the blade, right?
Yeah. Brad's on that level, stupid.
Okay. Well, you rolled for a stupidity roll. I'm like, okay, how where are we at with this? I thought it was a fair question. Yeah. Okay.
That would be priceless.
The blade doesn't really give at all. And it actually, you feel a force emanate from it. This almost like an emptiness that seems to spill out and try to consume you. And it almost tries to, there's almost a repulsive effect, but it doesn't manage to trigger.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I do anything else?
You moved and that was your action. Yeah. So unless you have
I have a bonus action. I guess, actually, yeah. Anolo, bro! We're all sea turtles! You can fight this! I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Wait, can you do that for, he's not an ally.
He's an ally,
he
Brad's
doesn't
mine.
regard you as an ally.
Oh, that is an interesting conundrum.
Is it a willing creature?
What is the exact wordage?
Yeah.
Can you give an expression of something that you regard as an ally that hates you?
Brad reads poetry to people that hate his poetry, so I don't think he'd not try.
Not the same.
But I don't know that it would affect.
Brad's given inspiration to Andrew before.
Zing!
Terrible.
And Anolo heard sea turtles.
Well, you wouldn't have heard that. It's all an infernal.
Say,
Maybe something broke through.
Yeah.
that's true. You don't necessarily hear what I say.
And you ran away 30 feet.
He says any creature that can hear you.
Okay. So yeah, technically, it is magic also.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I don't know. That's what you're calling it.
Make a perception check. With disadvantage. Because you're
Go for it. He's just gonna make it sound like horrible death metal, and he's gonna be
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
It would be a rockin' 9.
No, he does not hear you.
Would have been an 18.
That's okay.
But disadvantage is imposed.
Sorry.
Huh?
Yeah. He throws a combat, you're seeing things that aren't there.
I'm seeing creatures that
Yes.
are kicked in the mouth.
Right. Okay, so as Brad's word echo around the hall, the rest of the Oddlot hears them, but Anolo seems unfazed. They're here.
Stop moving, little man.
I'm gonna try and grapple him again.
Okay, you run up to him and grapple him.
17 plus 5, 22.
$17.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bear hug him again.
Okay, from behind or the front where
I think from the front this time. It's really intimidating.
Okay, so you run up and you're like, and you just wrap your arms around him and all it's like squeezes together, and your face, you're like eye to eye with this Goliath. And Anolo, what you see is this demon's face with fangs of just like the gum line has receded so far, it's like up to his nostrils. It's just all teeth, and you see like saliva dripping down and like these yellowish eye, like bug eyes just in front of your face. I need you to make your wisdom saving throw.
Roll the 14. I have to get I've not, every single time I've rolled, it's been 14.
Yeah.
I don't even know if 15 will do it, but I know 14 will.
I give you advantage and you got 2 14s.
I know.
Yeah.
Two 14s.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff afoot. So you are still not in your right frame of mind, and you see this creature as an imminent threat.
All right, so let me ask this: if I break grapple, am I allowed to use a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to break grapple.
It's opposing strength check.
Yep.
Do you get? You only get one dice in it, right?
No, I'm berserk or raging. I get advantage on strength checks.
Yep.
You got an 11.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
Wow.
Shield of Faith plus 2 AC.
Okay. So as what's it look like?
So, because this is Fey magic, it's going to look like a bunch of like rocks and vines that are interwoven together that kind of like make me more of like an ethereal rock and vine kind of composite.
Cool.
It's gonna look pretty rad.
Cool. Nice. You moving.
Yes, I am.
You're currently in melee with Thurkir.
So wait a minute. I break grapple. That's just one attack, and I still have my other attack.
That's the action.
So I cannot attack.
Right.
A move. Can I full bounce?
You can it's just regular 30 feet.
Disengage is an action which you use to break.
And then
Yep. It's another round down.
I will walk away 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll weaken him a little bit, guys.
Yeah. Opportunity attack.
Like a 26 hit.
26 does.
Or 5 plus 1 plus 10. So 16? That's not too bad.
16 damage?
16, yeah.
With what?
Slashing
So
them.
minus 3. So that's 13.
So his claw, as you start to back up and get a
So half of. Wait.
Six
half-
more damage.
6.
six.
Oh, it's slashing up here. Is it slashing?
It's the same. I do.
It's magical.
It's magic slashing damage, yeah.
So that's even better. Like magic resistance.
No, that's only for spells.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
as
16.
you start to back up and move away out of combat, Thurkir will lash out with his claw, scratches his deep gash into the shield of Helm. Oh my gosh. Okay. Snow.
And I move 30 feet away?
Yeah.
Which direction?
Away?
I mean,
Towards the town? Like
Yeah.
back the way we came?
Yep.
Alright. So Snow's gonna be like, he's gonna make the most serious face Snow has ever been capable of making. Which is different. Guys, this is serious. We really need to stop him. We gotta show him some tough love.
Sit around there.
And he's going to use this spider climb to crawl up onto the ceiling so that I'm above him. I'm going to get as close to him as possible. So I'm... Yeah, so that's the temple ceiling. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm outside of the 5-foot range. And I am going to blast him with Cone of Cold at... I won't do that now. Next time. I'm going to burn 3 sorcery points to burn a regular Cone of Cold. Which will be... You have disadvantage on a Constitution save.
Okay. No, because you have advantage regularly. So it'd just be a regular roll.
Do I have advantage regularly?
Don't you have your magic resistance?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you impose disadvantage, it'll... Huh?
Magic resistance is advantage?
For him?
Oh.
Right?
I thought it was
I thought it was just
deduction.
Oh, it's protection? I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking...
It's what?
It's half damage?
Half damage
okay, never mind.
magic.
No, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was like, I mean, it could be because paladins are crazy.
This one certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Seconded.
DC 16 con save at disadvantage.
Which is roll regular? No, never mind. Confusing everybody again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, roll it.
DC what?
16.
16.
With disadvantage, whichever one's worse.
Constitution save.
I just failed it. If my aura doesn't apply.
What do you mean?
So like I have, my aura of protection. If it does, then I save.
What is it? Your aura of
Plus
protection do?
4 for my saves.
Yeah.
That would apply.
Do you have the magic resist and plus
Yep,
saves on?
they
at the
stack.
same time?
Yes.
Paladins are silly.
That's it.
So then I save.
They get
Now
quite
wait.
stacking.
If it's half damage, it's
So this shield master evasion, if an effect allows half damage on success, I use my reaction to take no. And I didn't use
Dex
reaction.
save?
reaction for the turn.
It says an effect allows half.
You used your reaction for the
Oh,
opportunity
that's
attack.
Is that reaction different than a minor act or whatever?
Yep.
Reactions happen when it's not your turn. So one single
That's not just on
non your turn
Dex?
action.
Wait,
I think that might have been only Dex. Because that's what screwed me over.
it is just that. It doesn't just say
The
that.
short form fails to mention Dex, but he
So
clicked
there.
on it and it says Dex.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say like otherwise it wouldn't make sense as a feat.
You can't dodge the entire area flooded with cold.
Yeah.
And burn 1 more sorcery point to do the Empower. So I can reroll up to 4 less than cool dice.
Less than cool.
Less than cool dice because I want them cold.
Ice cold.
Ice cold.
Comes into because of the cold stuff. 8, 16, 18, 21.
So I passed the save, so I do take that.
32, 42, so you're going to take half
21.
42.
21. 21 cold damage.
Nice hit.
So that make fun of him.
Speaking of your faithless friend, Helm, where is he? Certainly not with you down in this hole. Certainly not with those families above us who lie broken under boot and claw. Hell's even Ander has left you.
So it's turn.
He was actually upset right now.
Had to attack the bromance, guys. I'm sorry.
He's right, man.
Whenever you go into that dimension to get him, I'm going with you. No, that's got my eye around.
Oh my god.
That deep cut.
That deep cut got me cut. Cut, dude. Anolo cannot block that slice.
So you run off back. You're running back towards the city, right?
Yeah.
30 feet.
I'm going to use feel and agility and run past him. Yeah.
You're running.
I just kind of like stop and go like this into the tunnel and just tentacles out like all over the place.
Oh,
creepy,
man.
creepy tentacles. And
Question.
Illusory.
Does he go through my threatened square?
No, I go around it.
Yeah.
So you're like right in front of him. You're not disengaging.
I'm a little bit. I can run 50 feet, and I was right in front of him before.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying.
No. If
Okay.
it's a 10 foot, if it's a 10 foot
Tentacles.
wide, technically your character's in the 5 foot square next to his, going past him. So you'd have to be literally 5 feet in front of him.
I like
That's
what you're doing. Well, I like what you're doing with this. I'm going to not choose to use my reaction to hit you.
Okay. I mean, you can. If that's what we want. That's what we want to do.
He made the choice.
Okay. Run in front of you. I'm like, and like all these horrible tentacles, and my teeth are big, and everybody else can see this too. I'm like this, and I'm going to speak to you in my mind again and intimidate. And you're like, where are you going? Don't run away. You're here attacking your friends. You're attacking the Oddlot. You're a part of the Oddlot. What are you doing? Don't move. Sit still. Do nothing.
All right, make a intimidation check.
So.
I can't do math. 28.
What do I have to roll to that?
Well,
28, bro.
That's
yeah, I know. I was gonna. I just had a DC in mind for something like this.
All right.
Yeah. So you look at this thing and you freeze in your tracks for a moment, and you hear a strange language guttural, but you see all these tentacles that have like these little suckers and like wasps are starting to emerge from these things.
Oh, geez.
It is in his head. So it's beyond. It's not language.
Oh, okay.
It's like direct
Oh,
thought.
okay.
Telepathic.
Can I roll an insight on that voice, like the message being given?
Sure.
Got a 10.
It still wasn't a 14.
Yeah.
That roll's not up yet.
Okay. So, because of your altered state of mind and what you see and what you're hearing in your mind, it's still difficult to discern what he's saying as fact. But you are scared. You're terrified, and you're kind of not going to move as fast or move as much next turn, if at all. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Alvin.
Yep. So I'm going to wild shape into a giant spider.
Wild shape into a giant spider?
And then I'm going to use my movement to walk up onto the ceiling, spider climb, and then go in the direction that Anolo is running away.
Okay.
So
you're
I'm
up
going
there
to
with
follow
snow.
Anolo, but on the ceiling.
So you see this large Alvin-y spider just skitter across the ceiling, getting like little bits of the bioluminescence on your feet and all the little hairs on your legs. Is that it? Yep. Cool. Cheerio.
Okay.
Brad's on deck.
A grapple check is an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Can I use my dex as opposed to my strength?
Can you as a monk?
If I am unarmed or wielding a monk weapon, unarmored or not using a shield, I can use dex instead of strength for attack damage rolls for unarmed and monk weapons.
Attack damage rolls for what?
Attack combat damage rolls.
For unarmed and monk weapons. Attack and damage rolls. So I could try and grab you with dexterity instead.
Yep, you can use your dex.
Okay, so will that mean he has to use a dex check to get out?
Use his strength.
Okay. Alright, yeah. I mean, I have the same bonuses for each, so I was trying to impose a dex thing, but I'll try and grapple his legs.
Okay.
Tie him up. Nope.
You never know.
Unless you rolled like a nat 1, no.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of like skate across the ground, try to use your legs to pincer him, and he just kind of just steps and just kicks you out of the way. You feel your body hit against the wall. Ooh. Okay. Anything else?
I'm out of spells, man. Yeah, I've got like next to no spells. Let me see. I can't cast them as a bonus action now.
Yeah, no. Usually not.
I don't think I have anything else. So yeah, I'll roll back up and back up a little
As
bit.
a monk, can't you just use your bonus action to bat?
I could, but I mean,
like an unarmed strike.
As a bonus action, you can just offhand unarmed strike.
All right,
Or use a key point.
all right, I'll punch you in the kneecap then, I guess.
You can try.
I mean,
Come on. If any time I can get an at 20. Nope. Missing a 0.
Okay.
Part
So,
of it.
swing and a miss.
Two.
All right,
Yeah,
Brad.
you winded me a little bit with that one.
Brad's gonna run as far towards Anolo as he can,
Okay.
leaving the sword behind.
Sometimes
Because
when
screw
you knock
that
it down,
messed
you gotta
up
get it.
thing. That could just stay right there for right now. And cast whole person. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw of 14. Which hopefully you don't make because 14s are for the other saving throw.
I pass it with a 21.
I hate you. In that case, how far? Anolo's still like 30 feet away from Brad at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was my action.
Okay.
And
And your movement.
yeah. Brad's gonna still try to bardic inspire Anolo. Be like, you can do this. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. I'm gonna say it louder this time,
Make
so maybe it
perception check.
gets through.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
6.
Nope.
Guys, my perception is a flat O. It's a
man.
oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
Third
Oh no.
Anolo, you're on deck.
Yes.
Brad fails again. I'll show you how to hold a person. Let's try.
There we go. 17 plus
I
5.
approve of the Brad does.
You got me.
So the character runs up again. Whoa, gets him, grabs him from behind.
Now, what would I have to do to like lift him up? Like
Man, let's be serious.
Well, I mean, the way I see it happening, like you grab him, you kind of pick him up, and you kind of wrestling. It's all kind of happening
Okay.
simultaneously. Okay.
I think,
Turn in a big way.
I think from there you can just
Okay.
either attack him or go for a pin.
All right, Sezek, make fun of Anolo once more.
Looks like you're probably going to die in the dark, O Guardian Goliath. Are you ready to see that there is no light at the end save for the fires of the hells? We can stop all of it if you let me help you now. Use me always, and I will give you the means to protect whatever you wish. Or forsake it all now for your precious helm, and sink to the bottom of the well that is death.
Whoa. Dang.
Can I give him an inspiration?
You can.
This
That
is
is also
awesome.
usable by Anolo PTW.
Thank you, Sezek.
Cooler than hell.
We've been doing the save at the beginning of the round. I forgot. Was that-
He's
we've been
the
doing
edge
save at the
lord.
beginning? Make it with disadvantage.
Ooh.
You failed too many times.
Oh, it might be the end for more than one.
Oh, Helm. If ever you could give me some kind of protection, now would be it.
Nope. It's double 2.
Oh my.
Yep.
He's joining the dark side.
Oh, no.
That's it. I need you to cue the laughter.
Ooh, that was good.
So, as Anolo is struggling against Thirkir's brawny lizard man armed, there's a moment where he stops and his body starts to dematerialize as it kind of turns to sand and like it like disincorporates all the bits of it, atoms gone.
I didn't hug him that hard, guys.
You dusted me, bro.
You see them swirl around you up on the top. You see them fly back towards the sword. And we are out of combat.
I think you're in the sword, bro.
Can I do an arcana check and figure out what the heck just happened?
You can try.
That'd be
Likewise,
great.
I'll assist.
Oh, why don't you do it? I'll assist you.
All right.
I have a feeling you've got better arcana than me.
Plus 4.
Oh, I've also got plus 4. Okay.
Oh, no, that's plus 5.
You.
You.
Use your tray.
Use your tower. Your tower's epic.
I'm gonna mug that. Help me, Trey. Come on now.
Tell me about it. I just got dusted with your sword, bro.
We have 2 inspiration. You want one?
I'm gonna use one. Little die?
Little die. Tiny die.
Little Lee.
Thank you. 30 points.
Okay. Is looking around trying to capture what you just saw in front of you from upside down. You see parts of his entity, like little globules of it, just careen back down toward the hallway, curve around, and disappear, because that's what you see.
Oh. We don't know.
Is that our
we don't know.
That was an arcana.
This is something that is unusual, and it's right now a little bit beyond your understanding.
I'm just gonna start laughing manically and be like, he disappeared!
I'm gonna sprint after the pieces.
Okay. Turo?
Did Brad see anything?
I didn't roll. Should I have rolled? I mean,
you see it go by you. It's a bright part of, like...
Did it go to the sword, or did it go even further away?
Well, make a perception.
Okay, yeah. Let me check that out.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
No. Okay, so you look around, you saw it go by, and you're like, whoa, whoa, oh, sweet lizard. No.
The only good news is Brad touched the sword, so that's next.
Oh god.
What do they call it when Paladin goes crazy and starts killing everybody?
Oh, or no, is that right?
This is not really
Oh.
asking like the group. Like
That's a thing?
I've heard of. I think I've heard something about that.
Like, that's just a crazy person.
I'm just gonna start heading down towards where all the stuff went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad is definitely going to turn and follow for sure as well.
Okay.
He's closer than everyone else is, I think.
Can I try and
he's
track him, see if I can see where
Sure,
the
make
parts are going?
a survival check.
17.
Okay. So, are you all heading down?
Yep.
Okay, as you all follow tracks back towards, where all these bits of light or parts of his entity moved around, you see the sword still laying against the cavern. The hilt has curled around, and you see parts of it are now inscribed with inverted images of helms. The blade is now glowing crimson, as blood seems to drip down from the pommel down the blade.
What happened to the sheet?
It's on Anolo.
It got dusted, bro.
So we've got a bare evil sword.
And it's pulsing with a kind of a... The only way to describe it is a feeling of emptiness. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay, good, because I just had to bring our stream down.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
It's, try switching Twitch servers.
I've got a bunch of things in the try.
What?
Okay.
What?
Record all that though?
Yes, yeah, we got our recordings done.
It's downloaded.
We told you not to bring the sword. No one listens.
Yeah, I will.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yep, here it comes.
It's rather liberating.
I made some changes to the way the network is doing things, so hopefully.
Oh yeah, back up. Okay. And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We are refreshed. Down a player, but we're we're back.
Shut up.
All right. Let's get the music.
Yeah, that's worse than a player kill.
Player being vacuumed into an evil sword.
Sucked away, man.
Yeah, it's like medieval, basically.
So we're gonna pick up where we left off. You guys, the Oddlot down below in the caverns, are staring at the Soul Ripper.
Nobody touch it.
Yeah, like, Brad totally saw like this evil dragonborn, like, and it was, do you guys know where Cinder Spine is? Cause like, I could have sworn that's where he was. He's like at the base of Cinder Spine. There's like all burning things and being all evil.
Oh,
it hurts!
Deep cut
Inspiration.
first.
No.
Oh, it's wiped.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how much did we know about the sword as players? Because we obviously know, or yeah, as characters rather. Because obviously as players we know a bit more.
You know whatever Anolo told you.
That's bad.
Somebody doesn't have the microphone.
I remember him saying he can handle it.
I mean, I gave like the same breakdown of like what I saw like when holding him.
Yeah, but you didn't know the area. Brad's got an area.
Cinder spine.
So, out of character, arcane did work. Does anyone know religion or anything? I don't know what to even figure this thing out.
Oh, for the sword?
I've got religion.
Yeah, I don't know how to figure it out.
I have a +4 to rule.
So I was gonna say put it in the bag of holding, but I'm scared you can do that.
Yeah,
I have a +6 to insight, and I have a
+4
+8
religion.
to acrobatics. I tried to do a cartwheel with it. I don't know if that would
Tell you
help.
who?
Oh, yes, clearly an acrobatics check is what we need. Yeah.
Really, an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Is what I mean.
Can you make him louder?
No, I cannot. I have maxed out the volume on the Savile laptop. I will get like a speaker or something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, so it's just like laughing hysterically at every little reaction or action.
We're gonna have to do like a religious check on this, because I mean,
Yeah.
would I be able to get a decent enough story? Because Helm's kind of like parallel or subsidiary to Tyr.
Oh,
We'll try.
Okay, come on, for the love of Christ, or for the love of Tyr rather. Come on.
I will also.
do it with help, because Brad is actually like, he gets like super obsessed with various gods, and Tyr is one of them, as well as Torm and all kinds of other.
So it's advantage.
I only got an 8.
Ogma, God of
I only know
knowledge.
Shanae.
Nat 20.
Okay.
So total 24.
Nice.
So as you
Good job, Doug.
recall all the events, how Anolo was behaving, I was looking around the gibberish he was kind of mad things he was saying out loud during your conflict. And you recall, and deep in the recesses of your learning, that the Soul Ripper, particularly you might know some about because of your prior history with awful weapons and torture implements and other things, did have inside of it a solar trapped that was an angel of Helm, and it was imprisoned there after its conflict with Cezek. So, in the other lore of this, I'm gonna get my stuff out. Sorry. The blade was actually forged by Demogorgon himself, and normally is used to carve sections of the material plane into an abyssal section, just to rip things apart and just destroy, obliterate everything. But in some rare cases, it does trap other souls, including the Solar. Cezek is trapped in there, and now it would seem Anolo is trapped in there.
It's just collecting
Say it
multiple
again?
souls.
You say that again?
Which part?
Who's trapped in there?
The Solar from Helm, Cezek, the evil Dragonborn who wielded the sword, and Anolo.
Cezek's influence that he was. But is Cezek the sword? Is Cezek the sword?
Cezek is just
He's
one
he's
of
inside
the
the sword.
beings inside of the sword, it sounds like. Which is interesting. So I know a thing that Brad doesn't, and so I can't say anything about it.
Okay, so just retroactively, so just to say that we all know it now, like I convey this to the party.
So you can't leave this here.
We can't leave it here, but there's also a chance that we could get Anolo out potentially. Like if these people are trapped in here, maybe there's a way to get him out.
So, I have a lot of like bad stuff going on the inside. So maybe I could hold on to it and be okay.
Can we like put it in like one of those bags you guys have that like you can put tons of stuff in?
Yeah.
Let's do that. And let's like not touch it because whoa.
But how are we gonna get?
Unless
back out?
what?
I can summon it, and as long as I wrap it tightly enough, it should be good.
No,
What if?
I know how that works. I meant like Anolo.
What if I hold on to the sword? I saw the images of that dragonborn. Maybe I can talk to Anolo. Like I connected with the sword, and I connected with Anolo.
But did you see the Solaris guy at all?
Who's that?
I point exactly.
How do we know what he looks like? Is he a dragonborn? Because like I totally saw a dragonborn.
Did you see anybody else besides him?
It was like a flash. It was really fast. It's not like I sat there for 20 minutes just being like, hey, what's up, sword? I could do that now.
Sassy bread.
Can I try to telepathically talk to the sword?
Try.
Okay. I'm like, hey there, sword. Hey there, sword. What's Can anybody hear me in there?
You hear the sound of your own thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, maybe if we go to that dragon spine or
Cinder spine. Yeah.
Maybe if we go there, we can find something because whatever this sword was, it was there before.
That is true.
Or maybe
You're a smart little dragon, bro.
And what are we going to do about that?
we have to leave. We can't deal with that.
Oh, Ander. We're supposed to go meet Ander. Let's take the sword. Do you want me to carry it? I held it before.
Just bring out the bag of holding thing and we'll just mage hand it.
Into the bag of nope, and there we go.
Hell no. Yeah.
Okay.
Their gear thinks this thing is bad for survival. We should just ditch it.
But if we ditch it, then somebody else gets it.
And that means we lose all chances of getting Anolo back.
We could drop it into the ocean when we go.
I don't think that'll stop anything else horrible in the ocean from getting it either.
Our luck, it would be picked up by a crab, and then we have evil crabs.
Oh no. Not the crabs.
Ander had those.
Oh, for God. Not those.
Okay, what are we doing?
We should go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to go wicked fast? Like, running?
Yes. We need to get as far away from them as possible and meet up with Ander as soon as we can.
So, run?
Okay, so you're gonna fast pace?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna levitate and just grab on somebody.
So I need you to make a survival check. Everyone else, yeah, that's fine. This because you're not moving stealthy, so you're just clunking, you're running. Fair enough. Okay, so as you're winding around, make perception checks.
Not 20.
Nice. I got a 6.
24.
Okay.
7.
14.
Even in your haste, the only person who really hears something is Brad. And you hear from deep within the recesses of the cave, the cavern system, you hear skittering. You hear soft booted feet. It seems to be moving in your general direction, but it's difficult really to tell because of all the echoing and the sort of nature of the caverns.
Whoa, guys, there's somebody else here, I think. I hear little booties.
Probably the drow and the spiders that they have. We should keep going. Very fast.
Did it sound at all like I could tell if they were coming on like an intercept kind of direction, or if they're coming from behind? Or...
It didn't sound like intercept. The pace was not swift enough for that kind of thing. But it was definitely a presence that was either moving parallel or getting close to you, or just,
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, let's keep going.
I'm just gonna stealthily keep running.
Okay, make another survival check for me.
21.
Okay, so with Third in the lead, easily navigating the corridors, the twists and turns over rocks. Also with the aid of how Buick told you to get back. Always look at the the white arrows on the right hand side. So you manage to follow and catch those, and you lead it all the way back to the lower bowels of the hideout below the farm. You see the familiar large wooden door with a crossbeam in front of it. Out in front of there is a human guard, and he's like, "Hey, halt!"
You're up front, right?
Yeah. I'll hold on this. I'm
Long story short, we're with Wayne. We have to meet our bard upstairs with the airship. Can we please get through?
Make a persuasion check.
For the love of God, roll better. Okay.
Flirted with a 2 there, but no.
I know. 17. I gotta warm this thing up.
Okay. Oh. Wayne, you said?
Yes, Wayne.
Huh. Well, how many are you?
Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3.
7.
Okay.
7.
5.
6.
Oh, 6.
6.
We would say 7, then recorrect ourselves to 6.
Yes.
Because we are down in the wall.
Sounds about right. What's your business?
We're with the Oddlot. We're running away from Cliffknall. Something's attacking it.
Not dying.
Actually, speaking of which, Blake's probably in trouble. Like black dragons, armies, trolls.
I will send word inside. Everybody, quick! Indoors. He unlocks it, opens the gate. You come back to that center, that large circular room, and the stone golem that you guys stole is still there, and or intercepted, or liberated, however you want to phrase it.
Liberated.
I missed that part of the adventure.
No, you were there.
That was when Buick was with us and we got on that carriage and we lit all those guards
we
on
got
fire.
chased by the werewolves.
You remember that?
Yeah.
in the
That was the start of a beautiful friendship with that sword.
That's when you lit the guards up.
Yeah. Melt
We made some
guards.
chocolate chip guards in our nice easy bake force
that
oven.
seriously sideways.
Seriously.
Okay, so you come back in the center room. You see the guard run up down another corridor. Start talking to other people, other in the facility, more humans. Directly across from you is the same long corridor with the lights that turned on, and you could hang out here. You're just gonna go up, or what are you doing?
We should probably go up and make sure the airship's sealing.
Check to see if the airship is there yet. Yeah.
So as you head back up through the tunnel, there's a guard who hits a lever, and part of the ground raises, and it's nighttime. In the farmlands overlooking country, there's similar bluffs where you got the griffin. This is the farm of Chorok, and he looks around and he goes, "Ah, you made it." He points. Brings me back. And you see Ender. His air is kind of flowing in the wind even at this distance. Let's make a sleight of hand check or a survival check, whatever side.
Come on.
Not it, you guys. I don't want Brad to be the one that breaks the news to Ander. That's too terrible.
Come on, I think it's 18.
Okay. So as you guide the ship down and land it, the grass is getting blown out of the way, flattened, like almost like a helicopter kind of thing, and it lands. You hear power down, and you guys have reconnected after being away for a few hours.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We need to go.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go quick. Something happened to Anolo.
What do you mean something happened to Anolo?
That damn sword took him.
Took him where? What are you talking about?
He's in it. Something. He started freaking out. We tried to stop him, and then it just took him.
Also, there were like dragons attacking Cliff. And then Brad's gonna try to like walk up to Andrew and just give him a big hug. He looks like he needs one. Careful.
I'm just gonna walk in through the ship and the quarters. I just like I go. Thanks. Right.
You can't have any heartfelt moment.
Yeah, that heartfelt one. It's
Other
gone.
people are like crying.
Well, a happy reunion and sad news are very, very different. To
True.
be fair, but yeah.
So does anybody know where this Cinder Spine place is?
Brad sort of has a general idea, right?
Yeah, it's on the northern coast of Senoritas.
How far is that away from here? Sorry.
The coast. You just like, I don't know, like walking, it took me a really long time, but I was just roaming, trying to find myself. Like a month and a half? I don't know.
What direction?
Oh. Ish.
Right. Okay, so, Alvin, do you want to drive again?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that where we're going? Just out of character. We can help Cliffnall or
Can we help
I
this
don't
Nova?
think-
or Rain if we needed to, or we can go on our mission to go get the.
The balance of power is definitely not in our favor.
I don't feel like we have it in us right now to deal with the Cliffnall situation.
Yeah, no.
We need money in order to complete the ship to be able to go underwater. It was like,
40,000 is what we need.
Yeah.
And we don't have
We
that
don't have
much.
that yet. Okay.
so right now we're 0 for 2.
Plus,
There's
we
got a
we
bond.
feel like there's a chance we could get a Nolo back. So I
If you think.
right.
What is the likelihood that like we'll be able to put a dent in an army that has a dragon?
No, see, I wasn't.
No.
Thurkir would not
Oh, yeah.
have voted for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
That
I
is true. No.
was just saying like I think it's obvious that you know that. Just
Thurkir must survive.
Yeah, I mean, we have no chance there.
we might survive it, but I don't know that.
I'm not trying to be a downer, but it's just like that's sort of bad news. It's like
Yeah.
it's already taken. Why do you keep messing with like something that already took somebody of the group out?
Well,
I kind of like rather be done with it personally. Not that I don't like it.
it's a
No offense taken.
Anolo is useful.
it's a rough situation with the sword, but at the very least, we do also have to be aware that we just totally, at least through collateral damage, like probably caused this thing with Cliffnall to happen. So,
I feel like it was on its way.
but we definitely took out their big toy.
So
They're big defense
yeah,
against
their
black
disintegrator
dragons.
ray is sort of down right now because of us.
They've got creepy guy and he ignores magic, so
Black dragon magic.
Okay.
Can I ask around if anyone knows anything about that black dragon? Because my
Oh.
background was black dragon was like messing with my. Is it the same one or is it a different one? about it.
Make a history check or
That's fine. -1 is 3.
Oh.
There is only one black dragon in the world, right? That's it, right?
Oh man.
We can only hope you're right, Third here.
What are y'all debating about?
So
This
Like-
no. This cinder spine?
I tried, like, dude, we tried so hard to get Anolo to, like, snap out of it. I, like, even took that horrible sword away from him. And when I did, whoa, like, I saw this dragonborn and he was being all evil and doing, like, evil things. And I recognized where he was. And it was in Cinder Spine, right at the base of it.
And we're going there.
That's what we thought. But, like, also there's, like, these dragons and armies attacking where, like, your friend Wayne is. And, like, there's some unicorns you gotta save, apparently. I don't know. But maybe we can find out something to save Anolo if we go to Cinder Spine. Or at least understand the sword better.
Listen. We save other people all the time.
We're heroes.
Now we have to take care of our own. We've got to get Anolo back. Or at least try.
Anolo's protected us so much. Now it's our chance to try to bring him back.
Rats down. Ready. Like, party mode engaged.
Just no one touched the sword but Brad.
Why is he the one that touched the sword?
I already did.
But I have a
Too late.
connection.
Listen, I don't want to call the shots for anybody else anymore. I'm going to go to the Cinder Spine now. If I gotta borrow another griffin to get there, I'll take that sword in that bag and I'll go myself. If you guys want to go try to save Cliff and all, I won't stop you. You want to go to the unicorn? I won't stop you. I know where I'm going.
But you don't know where it is. You don't know where you're going. I know where you'd be going.
Be less Brad right now, Brad.
What?
Hey, there's Rip. Let's go.
There is strength in numbers. We might as well go.
Yeah, you guys generally know where the mountain range is. I mean, it's fairly common knowledge.
But mountains are big, and I know where it is.
Brad, could you actually make a history check for me?
Yes. I will do it with this die that rolled a 20 before. Oh, hey, that's not so
You
bad.
can always ask the orb.
17.
She go.
Okay.
I just get to teleport.
So you remember some stories that you picked up on in your travels, and some other distinctive features about this mountain range. Across the whole top of it, there's a channel of ever-burning fire, almost like lava-ish. It's not a volcano, but why that is there is part of the story. This is said to be the final resting place of Maya Dega, or Cinderspine. And it was a guardian of the plains before even the Dawn War began. But after the battle between Gaia and Moira, and after Gaia and Moira destroyed each other, Gaia became the Earth, and then Moira became the Underdark. It is, it's not a volcano, but no one really knows why the flame persists. Though it has not stopped adventurers and researchers and other types from exploring and seeking what lay inside the Cinderspine Mountains.
What lays inside Cinderspine Mountains? Da, 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 da. He like tells you all in a really like annoying song, except you don't hear. It's not like he's got a pretty boot or anything. He's like on a little drum that's on his hip. What lays inside, like that.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Nice.
Taverns warm and filled with heat. Mildly inspired by the Hobbits. They have like a
That's right.
mountain song.
You guys get on the airship?
Oh yeah.
You guys looking around, and Zarek is there, kind of peeking around, looking around. She's like, "Where is Anolo?"
Oh, buddy. You went on a vacation.
Brad's gonna walk up to him and
In
be
a
like,
sword.
"Oh, bro, we're gonna do our best to save him, Zarek, my buddy.
Save him?
He's been captured.
Where is he?
In a
Captured?
sword.
Huh?
It's magic."
You see his large eye just kind of almost like dilate, his pupil widen, like his eyelids that kind of roll back. I don't understand.
Being a hero is dangerous. And Anolo,
But you all make it look so easy.
that's because we're awesome. And you'll get there too someday, bro. If you want. Just don't touch the sword.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
I don't think so. We're trying to get him back.
And he starts to just mutter kind of just gibberish, like very, very reminiscent to the first time you met Zarek.
Oh, his world's falling apart.
Yeah. And you see him just kind of circle around on the decks. He's kind of doing like this, not like a figure eight, but just
like
pattern.
wild
Yeah.
Like a
meandering
Roomba
kind of.
vacuum that lost its way.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Like a Roomba
Not that I
vacuum.
own a Roomba.
And you hear him just like Anolo, and he's like calling out for Anolo on the ship.
Zarek. Zarek, buddy. Do you remember your old master?
Yes.
Do you remember your old master's wife?
Yes.
I want to pull out the silver cage. Did you ever see your master and his wife with this cage?
Yes. Why?
Your master put his wife as she was dying in this cage, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
she's still here, but she's not here. I don't think we can do the same thing for Nolo. Or no, I don't think that we can do the same thing for her that we can probably do for Anolo, which means we might have a good chance to save Anolo. Do you know anything about putting beings into items from seeing your master?
He looks around. He looks at you very carefully. His other eyes kind of check out all of you individually in their own time. And you see him, his hover just slumped down to the ground. And for the first time you see Zarek cry.
Brad like straight up walks over and gives him a big hug. It's like, there, buddy.
No! No.
Oh, it's a sweet little fiend demony thingy majig. Brad has an idea. Guys, let's start the ship going to Cinderspine. It'll be quite a while. It's a long trip. At least it was when I walked. But you guys rest. I'm gonna stay up with Zarek. And I'll be weak and tired in the morning when you guys are all bright and bristly. And then I can touch the sword, and if something happens, you can all overpower me, and it'll be all right. And I'll try and talk to Anolo.
Why? Why do you want to chance that?
Maybe he knows something now that he's talking to this bad dragonborn. Inside, maybe he can help us.
The dragonborn might be too strong for anything else in there. That
I'm willing
Solaris
to
thing.
risk that. I'd be like, I have like nothing. I'm like, really, guys. If I don't rest, it'll be okay. I think you could totally stop me from causing any havoc. You could even like tie me up in advance.
But what if it just takes you again? Or it takes you like it took him?
And maybe the two of us inside the sword killer power.
Sure.
When we went fast paced, did we get a rank of exhaustion from that?
Wasn't that you didn't travel far enough for that to happen?
Okay. I was gonna say, because I mean that would be.
I mean, I could try to do jumping jacks all night and take a rank of exhaustion. But don't you want me to have an advantage on savings throws against the sword?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if we had exhaustion, that may be bad because you would.
Yeah. No, that's true. But now we also have Ander, who can give me bardic inspiration, and we have a druid who can give me +4 to savings throw. What are you doing? What is...
Why are we guessing? Why are we guessing?
Huh?
You're guessing. We're guessing. Maybe that works. Maybe you get sucked into this sword too.
Yeah.
And then we're down to you, and we still have to get our Nolo out.
We're guessing with Cinderspine, Ander.
I can always ask.
I know.
The orb.
Why don't we find somebody who knows something?
The orb might know. The orb.
All hail the
Does
magic
the orb know?
I don't know.
Let's ask it.
I mean, it's weird in magic. What does it say?
We'll have to ask you a question.
What are we gonna ask?
I think that's how it works.
Should Brad
You only ask
speak to the sword?
Maybe we should ask him to get Noah out.
Is there a way to get Anolo out?
Yeah. Go ahead, ask. On a ship is on turbulence.
Signs point to yes.
I think if there's hope, we should try. Let me do this, you guys. I want to do this for Anolo. He was nice to you.
I don't like it.
Why don't we try to find somebody who knows something?
Like who?
A wizard.
Do you guys know any wizards?
There's just one metal man.
Did he know stuff?
You know a lot.
Would he know about this, though?
He might know. He might know a wizard who does.
That's... Ask Sergey?
Oh, Sergey, too. Yeah. Hey, Sergey! Sergey! Put the food down. Come over here.
I'm eating.
You're always eating. This is important.
You can bring the food.
Right. We hear him mumbling. There's like bits of corn in his like off his tusk. He's just like he's a mess.
Zarek goes, he thinks it's corn.
Oh my god.
Do you know anything about weapons that possess the souls of people?
Well, stay away from them.
Oh, thanks. It's a little too late for that, though. We're down in number. We got sucked into this evil sword. You know anything that could help us get them out?
Depends upon the nature of the weapon.
Do we want to show this guy?
Examining it, can you figure something out without you getting sucked in?
Please.
It's a real nice song.
I do not have laboratory. We have very rudimentary things here for examination. Currently, no.
What would you need?
What if this item could house more than one soul? Do you think you could maybe, like, try to talk to one of the other souls in it? Is that possible?
I have not seen the weapon. I do not know.
It looks like a sword.
Oh.
I love Brad so much.
It's beautifully painful.
Brad has a sword. Brad doesn't walk around with a sword.
Does it? Could you produce the weapon?
Yep.
Okay, so I can summon it, but then you guys have to grab it. So
okay. So you lift the blade lifts out. You feel the same energy just kind of sucking life out of everybody around you. And you see Sergey go, "Whoa, that looks bad."
It is.
Yeah. gets close to it, and you see part of his skin start to necrotize as he gets closer to it. And he's like, "Oh, okay, nope." This, his skin goes back. It just was
part of the sword.
Yeah.
The sword's plaguey kind of.
Yeah. Do you know anything about this sword?
The Dragonborn had it. In Cinderspine. And there's like, what else?
I mean, we know its name, right?
Sezek, yeah.
Sezek.
No, I mean, the sword's name. Do we actually know its name?
Yeah, Soul Ripper.
So
Yeah.
it's called a Soul Ripper. And like it,
Forged by
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon made it, maybe.
And it potentially still has a Solar of Helm in it as a power source.
Huh. I have not seen this particular blade, or I'm not too familiar with this Sezek character, but I do know that the Cinderspine Mountains have an extensive network of things below them. I would like to go there. I mean, they are currently inhabited by the Twilight Shapers. They are a clan of dwarves. And they have some other interesting contacts with the Duergar, right? The Dark Dwarves. And they have forged, I guess, an alliance and they have been digging and mining scary things, but also some very useful things. They have some interesting technologies. They have been advancing things, and they have a network that goes from Etis, from the central city, because I forget the name of it right now, and all the way to Lucium. And there are certain outposts and trade. They have supplies. They offer gems and other things to other peoples.
So, like, on a scale of 1 to yes, should I touch the sword and try to talk to Anolo?
I don't know how to make this clearer, but no.
Okay.
Can we put this back in the bag now?
You.
Yoink.
Alright, so we're underway to Cinderspine.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna do when we get there.
So
We always do.
this alliance,
Destroy stuff.
That's so true.
Mess stuff up. Woo!
Alright, ruin everything.
so these dwarves and Duergar alliance thing, are they evil?
Well, it's funny you should mention that. When you are plumbing the depths of the Cinderspine, you dispense with common terminology like good and evil. See, down below, it is rumored that there are entities, or at least objects or veins of ore that help create the plains. So there are either very evil things on there or very divine things, and people are looking for them.
I totally bet there's somebody there who's like super knowledgeable about this kind of stuff. We should definitely go there.
And if there's divine things, maybe we can use that to bring out the Solaris, or the Solar?
Mhm.
The Solar and Anolo.
Or we
And maybe, hopefully, completely destroy Sezek.
You do?
Do we have any beer left?
I'm gonna go take a nap.
You do have,
Well,
yes.
we're
You
gonna
have.
go to bed.
Let's eat. It's been a long day. Let's eat and raise a toast to Anolo, wherever he may be.
There it is.
Ooh,
Airship music.
Airship music.
Before we go to eat, I want to give Zarek the cage and just tell him, if you don't ask her any questions, she'll still be here, and you can hold on to some of the old while you go through the new.
Aww.
So he puts out like, thank you, Master Tyrio, and he puts out one of his little tentacle arms.
I mean, like, does he have a bag?
I don't know
I
how
could
to
like.
hold it.
I mean,
He has an adventurer's pouch. Doesn't
yeah.
he
So,
now?
yeah, he's got like a pouch or something now. We gave him
He
some
kind
gear.
of floats up and turns towards you.
Yeah, so
you put it in the pocket.
I'll put it in the bag for him. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. This is crazy.
We're taking off though, right?
You're
Yeah,
already
yeah,
traveling.
you're
You hear the
yeah,
music.
the music's late.
Got it. Okay. And then
You're napping. Food. We're eating a toast to Brad and then long rest.
close to Brad.
I mean, Brad does a toast to Anolo. I mean, oh jeez. To me. I mean, jeez. A toast to Anolo.
Brad.
What's your toast?
Anolo.
I think that's probably the host.
Sea turtles.
Yeah, heck yeah. Like, to Anolo, the biggest sea turtle of them all. In both heart, spirit, and
Armor?
armor,
And stature.
and brain.
Yes, and brain. That was the smartest one.
Smartest sea turtle.
Smartest sea turtle.
Episode title right there.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's kind of perfect. The smartest sea turtle. Oh.
That way we can deceive our viewers. So everything went okay?
I don't drink. When you do the toast, I don't drink.
Oh.
Would you like to say some words?
You toast the dead. You drink to the dead. He's not dead yet.
You toast on birthday parties too. Like, relax. I'm just trying to, like, honor him as a warrior and hero. You should do it. You say a toast.
I'll get up and go to my room.
Okay. Andrew leaves.
I'm gonna roll to see if Brad feels bad. No. He's sensitive. He's acting like Anolo's dead.
I mean, how far are we away from this? Have we discussed that as a party yet?
Do we know?
It's gonna be a while. Because if you're gonna go cut across west, it was 2 days west, but you're gonna head north. So it's gonna be at least a couple days, 2.5 days probably. You're gonna have to go through Guy's Belt again.
That's fun.
Oh, boy.
If we go west, that's like close to Cliff Knoll, basically. Then
Cliff Knoll is currently to the east. You're a little bit south.
Oh, I
southwest of
see.
Cliff Knoll. So you have to go this way and then that way.
gotcha.
So I was gonna go after Ander.
Okay.
Aww.
Gonna knock on the door. Ander,
Nice now.
how you doing?
I wasn't there. If I had been there,
I don't think there's anything we could do.
you never know without being there.
I mean, I hit him with everything I could just to try and stop him, but it was too quick.
I know it's not. You can't blame yourself. You just, without being there, without having a chance to do anything, you just. I've been questioning my own leadership lately, you know? And I've made the decision to leave you guys and go with the airship. And I've been trying to back off, let you guys call the shots. I don't know, man. After we get Anolo out of that sword, then that'll be it.
Nothing we've ever done was ever a short shot. So we will make sure we find him.
I know.
He's thrown himself in front of so many places to protect us, and we couldn't save him. be out to him.
Absolutely. We'll get him, Snow. I mean, it's just you and me. Let's get a drink.
Hold up the ever-filling mug there.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody else?
Nah.
Sidebar, out of character. This feels very much like one of those live eulogies that you go through. It's quite nice. Keep going.
You're getting to watch your own funeral.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
one of those things.
Goes to
Like,
Christmas future.
Hey, we did it. Holiday episode.
Hey!
Holiday.
Except I went to hell.
You failed your
Yeah,
Scrooge
but
save,
no.
man.
Actually, you fit the Scrooge save.
If you went to hell, we could go get you because we know how to get down there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Scary places.
I mean, is the next opener going to be like AC/DC's Highway to Hell?
Nope.
Nope.
It's going to be Aqualung by Jethro Tull. That's
Maybe.
how crazy it's going to get.
So,
Long rest.
yeah, you guys are going to take a long rest. So you guys eat and drink. You are tired, concerned. You're shocked, disillusioned. Like, how could this happen to one of your, to Anolo of all people? How could he just
Evaporate.
Disapparate and gets drawn into this evil entity. And sleep does come to you after a few drinks. It's restless sleep for most of you. But the night passes and you wake up. Mostly you rested. Wouldn't say you're really well rested, but for game purposes you're well rested.
You're mechanically rested.
Mechanically rested. There we go. And the sun has already risen. You guys have passed the first day. And you got everyone is heading northwest, roughly towards the Cinder Spine Mountains. So, you got the day is yours. You could practice stuff. You could talk to people, or you could anything you particularly want to do, or we can just
Travel by map?
Huh?
Travel by map?
travel my map. Yeah.
Throughout the whole trip, Snow's going to be donning his ceremonial vestments, prayer book, and from in the spa do all the little things to Sune that he can possibly think of.
Okay.
Brad's gonna do like extra long morning yoga prayer whoops, like whoop, like all that stuff. 'Cause he's gonna include like the whole like 12 gods that he believes in. 13 now because he's totally absorbing some Helm stuff.
I'm going to talk to you about Tyr. Because we're both Tyr worshippers. You've had a more direct connection. Trying to figure out if there's any way we can get in touch and get some help to get.
I think our buddy Alvin is probably the most direct, but I do, from way back, have some Tyr related incense, like some of the stuff for a ritual, like meditations and stuff.
We can bring Alvin in on this and see if there's. I don't know if we want to ask that question.
What question would you ask?
I don't know.
We need
Is it a yes or no answer, or is it?
there's like it's like vagaries basically.
It's not yes or no, but it can be vague if the DM chooses. It has to be truthful, though.
So it has to be truthful. Okay. It's not restricted to yes or no, but it is allowed to be vague.
I mean, so somehow asking, how do we get him out? How do you get someone out of a soul sealing sword?
Yeah, we can just ask him directly. How do we save one of his, in my opinion, most
Devout
paladins?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
There's 3 questions that we can ask to him, right? Or is it just like one question we kind of get something?
It's one question per casting of the spell.
One question per cast. Alright, so yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't cast the spell more than once.
Right.
But if he does it too many times, he starts getting.
Yeah.
You annoy the deity.
However, with each successive casting of the spell, the chances that you get a random reading increases by 25% each time after the first casting.
What if you wait like a day and then do it again?
Yeah. If you just cast it once per long rest, it's 100% accurate, although it can, in fact, be cryptic.
Okay. Alright, it can still be cryptic, but it's once per long rest.
What if I cast Zone of Truth?
You can't tame a god.
Legendary action says no.
What are we doing?
The only time we got an incredibly cryptic answer was when we asked a question of the Raven Queen.
Oh, the Raven
So
Queen.
the rest of the time, the answers have been relatively straightforward.
All right.
Cryptic answers are better than none.
Is that?
Yeah. We're going to ask Helm how to rescue one of his loyal paladins from his soul being consumed by this sword.
Why not ask Tyr, because he's Helm's boss?
But that's like, nah, you want to talk to the manager before you go to the boss. Right? Like the manager's the one that has a connection to the employee.
Are we Karens?
We want a refund, damn it.
No. I mean, it's our dude, right? So I mean, like.
Well, the thing is, the person who's doing it has no connection to any of these.
That's
guys.
true, yeah.
The person who's doing it, I personally think makes more sense to check with Helm. I think your first idea was a solid one.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We're asking Helm how to get Anolo out of the sword.
And his soul off, I think. I think both
that
of
might
them.
be two questions.
That's two questions.
How to get a soul out of the Soul Ripper?
Oh, okay, there you go. That's a good enough.
Solid
How
question.
do we bring Anolo back to us fully in one piece? Mind, body, and soul.
Yeah, that's the question.
Why did you say not possible? I like the soul.
Getting a soul out of the.
Let's just start simple. How do you get it?
We're only going to get like 2 questions potentially before we reach Cinder's Line. So.
Okay.
Which one?
How you feeling, Alvin?
I mean, I just want to ask, how do we get Anolo back? I mean,
Then
wanna
go
kind
for
of
it.
chase on
I mean,
that one.
it's your spell. You do it. We have all told you what we think should happen. It's lots of different things. So you just do you, or you do Alvin. I mean. Are you gonna cast this?
Right. So, yeah, are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, well, I have to set up the little altar and light some incense, and we need an offering.
An offering to Helm?
Appropriate to the god. It's in there in the material components.
Well, you know what?
Oh, like Helm is a god of protection, right? Do we have like a spare shield or something sitting around?
Or iron.
Yeah, we have those
Did you have an
magic
idol in
swords.
your room? Did you
What's
leave anything like that in your room?
Emphasis on spare because the
Never
spell is
shield.
going to consume this.
Well, I mean,
It's gonna get consumed.
you don't have like a figurine or something
We have
that
all those
you
plus
would
one
know about?
swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it's iron.
Protection.
protection.
Yeah, use one of those.
in D&D, you can't protect yourself without making something bleed.
Generally. All right.
Alright.
Yeah,
Just
we got a
agree.
sword we could put out.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those spare +1 thingies that we've got.
Alright, so Alvin assembles part of his altar, lays a sword over it, starts to light incense, which blows away with the speed of the airship. And
Oh, what do you ask?
Hello, Helm, Your Eminence. I have a question. Our friend Anolo, a paladin who has lived his life in service to you, has been taken from us. He's trapped inside of an evil sword called Soul Ripper. What I would like to ask of you is, how do we get him free?
There's a moment, and you feel like this, almost a cold, like a steel kind of presence around you. And you get an image in your mind of a gauntlet. And it has an eye in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you see this eye open up in the center of the backside of the gauntlet. It looks at you, and you see in the eye image, you see the iris expand into like this blackness, until the whole eye is full of black. And then you see an image of a large room. It's carved out of red stone. It's very finely hewn. There are sets of pillars leading all the way to this central figure. And as the image in the iris, it sort of zooms in, and you see standing in front of a large, like 80-foot door made of the same red stone is a sphinx. And the image kind of goes through that, beyond the door, and it kind of glides around through the underbelly of these caverns. And it brings you to a large circular room, where in the center there is a pit, or like a raised pit, and there is a large silver light that's blazing up out of the center. And you hear the following phrase: "Visit the Forge of Souls." And then the rest of your images disappears, and you're back at the airship.
Okay. Well, once I snap back to reality, I assume everyone was gathered around already, and I relate my vision to them.
Redstone.
Forge of Souls.
Does the red stone, did Brad see red rocks or anything like that around Cinderspine?
You saw the town around Cinderspine.
Was there a lot of was red rock common there? Red rock, guys, it might be in Cinderspine. Somewhere underneath the mountains.
Has anyone ever heard of a Forge of Souls before?
Religion check?
You can try. History. Or you can do history.
Oh.
History check.
I'll go with religion.
You know what? I'm gonna mug this. Screw these low rolls. Get out of here.
16.
Totals of 20.
Did you roll a history check? Oh, 15.
What do we got?
16 for history.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 for religion.
Third year got like a 7. He knows that rocks come in different colors.
20 religion.
Okay.
9.
Yeah. 15. Okay, so there was, as part of the world history of the myths around creation, the Forge of Souls has come up, and it is a byproduct of the early fall of the Maya Dega, and it is, as Snow kind of seems to recall from his other studies, it is said to be one of the fonts of creation of life. It has a direct access to the weave, so to speak. The magic that animates and binds the world together.
Cool. So I relate all that.
And that's in the Cinderspine.
Well,
Probably. I mean, there's red rock at Cinderspine.
we don't know for sure that's where it is, but It's a good place handy to look.
I mean, it does have like an ever-living fire. It sounds kind of spicy.
I mean, if something strong enough to keep existence together is there, it'd probably make the fire burn forever.
Maybe.
And that area was involved in the fight between Mora and
Gaia.
Not to mention, it's a rock-hewed room in a place where there's a lot of dwarves apparently.
And they've been digging down, as Sergei told us, and finding all sorts of crazy stuff that was, what was the term he used?
Both good and evil.
So, but like primordial stuff, right?
From the beginning. Kind of.
Planer?
I don't remember.
It's the stuff that
my impression.
The stuff that the planes are made out of, right?
Mm-hmm. That's accurate. That's fair enough.
Yeah, planer.
So it seems like that's the place we gotta go.
It couldn't
we're
be
in the
any
right direction.
plainer.
Was that Sphinx? Was that a real Sphinx or a picture of a Sphinx?
It was a real Sphinx.
Like, alive?
Yep.
A man. 4, 2, 3.
Alright. So as you guys are there proceeding on the course, watching the land change below you to the different kingdom, you're approaching Etis and Gaia's belt, the long strip of earth moats that surrounds the world. Again, you see more vibrancy, more life, more birds fly in between and off these little earth moats. It is. Oh, that's what. Yeah, it's almost the evening of the first full day. Near sunset. On the horizon, you see pinks and purples and blues as it fades, and you see one long shadowed creature, one of the sky swimmers, circle around and gobble up other things.
Oh, yeah.
Let's avoid that.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Dang.
Yeah.
Big doings happen.
Oh no.
Huh. Okay.
That's
Wow.
it's a tough spot to leave it for
I
a
know.
next one off.
Yeah.
Right? And we're not going to get to do anything next week. Because there's no Monday night.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's hard. Gives you time to make new characters.
Sure does.
Although, if we're trying to bring Anolo back.
I've got a pretty cool idea.
You do?
I want to run it by you.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I like secrets when new characters come in. So
It's a pretty cool idea that I think fits.
You know,
Anyhow.
maybe if we're going to the extra magic-y place, we'll run into another party.
Anolo got reverse Gideon.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh.
Dude, Gideon versus Anolo.
I'd get.
I've been waiting for this.
He
for
stopped a
long
moving
time.
sand ship. I think he can stop an Anolo.
But like that's stuff that like Tuzard can do, or any material.
Oh,
to
that's
an
true,
extent
yeah.
At this point, that's not a big deal now.
Oh, that's true.
Telekinesis and Wall of Force, they're up there.
Telekinesis can't.
As
stuff
telekinesis
that
can't.
heavy, but-
I mean, he beats my strength check every time. I might as well just be like sending like gusts of wind at him.
I'm just saying, in comparison to
Holy
stopping
shit.
the air.
Oh,
sand
yeah.
ship,
that kind of thing. You're close.
Well,
Maybe not
I'm
quite
gonna
there.
stop the stream.
Have a good night, all. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.